talk about the raid and stuff. All right, drive safe. Bye. All right, Swave. We're gonna go live. Let's start talking a little bit, kind of about like how the police are corrupt, and kind of just about how we have no freedom, pretty much.
Exactly. Well, like ever started my roster life, been going through and down here. I got really, and it hasn't always impacted you guys, but it's impacted only you guys learning, basics. And, like me, I depend on cannabis for all my medical situations or conditions, and it helps me mentally, it helps me creatively to make music, it helps me with my daily pain that I have to live with, and thanks to cannabis, I'm 1 year clean from Percocet opiates.
And so when the police come in and they not only raid like places that are trying to do things as Gordon, as we're supposed to, and then they just beat down they not only affect the community, but when they raid, they beat your buildings down. They
your properties.
Yeah, they destroy your property, your cars, and they taint your name and stuff, and it's just pretty trippy. Here you are, where you are in a wheelchair, pretty much 24, or not a wheelchair, but you're on you're pretty much laying down 24 hours, and here it not only affects people like us, it affects people like you, because not only should we be able to be open for the public to be able to have us be able to provide, we should be able to we should honestly be able to be open to where we can do fundraisers and stuff. You have an amazing record company. Most people would cry like a little bitch and say, why me, and this and that. And here you're in a wheelchair and you promote some of the finest music. Was there ever a time that you were low where you felt like you wouldn't be where you're at today? Or
before I started my ministry, actually. You remember I would call you higher than life, once I find, cannabis daily and, just seeking spiritual, healing. It changed my mindset completely,
There's times when you call me and I was just like, Swave, I did the best I can, but I'm gonna have to give you to someone a little higher than me, and that's the great artist Michael M.
Yeah.
And I could have easily said, hey, Swave, go do some drugs or go fuck yourself or anything like that, and you call me in the middle of the night sometimes, and now people like me can call you, and when we're down and out, like, hey, Sway, what's up? Because believe it or not, you're a mentor. Like when I think I have it bad sometimes, bro, I don't mean to say it, but I think of you, but you don't even have it bad though too, because you make the most of what you are given, Swave, and I'm very proud of you, bro. And there's people out there with arms and legs and stuff that don't even, where they can walk every day and stuff or do whatever. And if everybody gave what they have to the world, like what you bring to the table, this place would be a lot different. You know, it seems like everybody is out there saying how they're owed. You know, fuck being owed. How about we just go out there and get what we work for, what we earn. You know, and then because a lot of people are out there wanting something for free, and then they don't get it, and then they get pissed. It's like the DA. You know, it's like the cops and stuff. They come into your places illegally, take all your shit, and then want you to plead out to some bullshit misdemeanor. What the, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck off. You know? You know? There's other issues out there. You know, they didn't have to beat down our doors. They could have came and talked to us. They had our keys. You know, they have keys. You know, and what's weird, what's really weird is every place that they've raided us, the town has caught on fire. I haven't done shit because I don't believe in that, because I wouldn't want you guys doing that shit to me. You see, but they raided us in Big Bear. Big Bear caught on fire. They raided us in Fallbrook. Fallbrook caught on fire. Raided us in Marietta. Marietta caught on fire. Raided us in Phoenix. Phoenix caught on fire. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's jaw, baby. So no, it's like the return. It's like Star Wars. You know, no matter what the bad tries to do to us, the positive is right there. But us as Jedis, it sucks that we have to become Yoda's age or Obi-Wan Kenobi and stuff like that before we get that mindset. Why? Because we're not taught that in school. We're not taught that in churches, and we're not taught that in doctors' offices about how to plant your own garden. You know? But I'm gonna be quiet for a couple minutes and just let you have the mic. So I just try to throw a subject out there.
Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys that I've been following this for a year now. I remember I started at my where I opened for Snoop Dogg, and ever since then I looked up to Chris, Michael, and everyone at John Huey, you know, and they're like my second family, you know. I can say they're like my family because they take care of me when I visit, you know.
Has any police department or any judge or DA done anything for you besides try to take our freedom?
No.
And has Jaw Healing provided anywhere Jaw Healings are open? Is the doors open? So if we were successful, people like you could come and DJ. You know, Sister Valerie. You know, Michael M's. So it was kind of like setting a culture, but there's really no good story at the end if you don't go through these little battles. So, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, it's you think like it sounds like a big place where you go and find yourself, you know. Like I found myself after I was baptized prior to my last surgery. I remember I went. My patient got shared that my surgery was going to be a failure. I was very a negative mindset, but you guys baptized me, anointed me, and everything turned around after that, you know.
And did we force what we believe on you, or were you strong enough as the lion that you are to just rip through whatever was thrown your way to keep searching? And bro, with all due respect, you could turn to pills. You could go to the doctor anytime and have them give you handfuls. But no, you choose there to sit there and still DJ, talk to people, promote. You're always promoting somebody else, always looking out for somebody else. It's just amazing what you do, bro. You know?
Yeah, if there's any artists out there watching us or listening to us, get my info from Chris. I own, like you said, I own record label, Slump Records, and we like to have a diverse artists, different genres we release on all major, music stores and streaming services. And to work with you on releasing your music if you haven't found anyone that's interested, I'll fix you up,
Yeah, for sure. And then, so what do you feel towards, do you feel now you have an option to, or you have an opportunity to help other people?
I'm going to do whatever it takes to make people happy and feel love. Like, they're not alone,
Yeah, they're not alone.
That's why I felt alone, trapped. But you guys came along and everything changed. And I had a sense of peace,
Do you feel like now you could go if you wouldn't have went through those hard times? Do you think that you would be able to take on what you're about to take on to be able to help other people, or did those hard times? Did those
tribulations helped
Yeah,
get me to where I am now?
it's almost like you're a grape, and to get that oil, you had to be pressed.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you got any questions on what cannabis has done for me, I suffer with osteogenesis imperfecta, which is a fragile bone genetic condition. I've broken my bones more than 300 times. I've suffered with depression for the past 5 years, 6 years. And 4 years ago, I went to respiratory failure twice in a span of 1 week at UCLA, but I haven't let that stop me, here I am, still fighting, like you said, the lion that I am. Yeah, there's no giving up, just keep looking forward and don't look back.
Good boy. And is there any cool people like VI or Cruz VI or DeQuil, or anybody you would like to give a shout out to?
I want to shout out my new record label, Be Happy Records. They just signed me this past week. I got my demo was accepted. I'm officially signed to them, and I expect a few releases coming up to them. I'm releasing an EP next week with my artist, SFX. It's going to be Latin infused music. So you can play it on all this kind of good stuff. And I also want to shout out Bruce Blood, Tranquil, and Phil Dumbra, and everyone at Alien Records out there in Brazil that have given me and Bruce Blood a shot at being great out there,
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Yeah, that dude out in Brazil is really cool. What was his name again?
Dale Stumbrook.
Dale Stumbrook?
Yeah, Dale Stumbrook, yeah.
And what's his Instagram?
At Dale Stumbrook, ALES, Stumbrook, UMBRA.
Nice. And where can we follow you at? Yo, what's up, buddy? Sorry, our buddy Samurai Chris just got here. He's the last kings and queens of Vietnam. Yeah, it's pretty crazy who you have just stop into the studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can follow me at daddy.amaya.music or at Slump Records. And you can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you usually stream your music. Just type in Daddy Amaya, and you'll find my newest single called Baby Girl on there. That just dropped yesterday. So
Sick.
like it.
Right on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chris, for everything.
You too, brother. And let's keep our positive thoughts out there for everybody, even our enemies. Because without our enemies, we don't develop who we are. We yet try to look at these struggles as they're bad for us, but without struggles, we don't get character. So anybody going out there or anybody going through a hard time out there, be like Bob the Builder. Just if there's a problem, fix it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Yeah, let it be. Everyone tries to force something when it's I think when we force stuff, that's when more shit happens, you know? Hey, so when's your next performance coming up, and where can somebody come and check you out live, your next performance?
Next weekend in San Bernardino at the Glen Helen Amphitheater, also known as the
Okay. So you guys, you can check them out. Sorry if it's if you guys can't hear too much because of my microphones ain't all like into tune yet, but they will be pretty soon. We can check out Swaby next week at San Manuel over at the, what is it called? The Amphitheater of San Manuel? Glen Helen Amphitheater. And what day was that?
That's Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th. It's a camping event. So,
okay.
It's camping, and there's going to be a music festival as well.
So anybody who wants to go camping, don't have plans for next week, check out San Manuel. They got an event, a cool fest. We got Swaby. I'm sure a couple other really good people there. And hey, if you guys are there, have a great time. Don't bring guns and don't bring knives and all that crazy shit. You guys go out there and help one another. Give a brethren and a sisterin, some positive vibe out there. Right now it seems like we're going through the apocalypse times, like people trying to eat people and all this crazy shit. Like Alex Jones says, so it's about what we put in our body. We got to change the way we eat, what we put into our it's like these cops and shit. I don't trust half of these cops to even bake my bread, let alone even package my groceries, let alone try to be a fucking sheriff, So, and it's bad enough they're already pieces of shit, let alone eating what they eat and drinking what they fucking drink. It's like a sheriff can try to give somebody a DUI and they're sober when that same sheriff is under some sort of narcotics because they had a leg surgery, a fucking back surgery, but it's okay for them to pop their fucking pills and go chase after people. So anybody out there fighting court cases, don't just roll over and take it higher. If you're pulled over or anything and you're innocent and they want to use some bullshit excuse, just be like, hey, check it. First of all, listen to the Potlaw brothers. Their first steps, listen to what they have to say. You know what I mean? And then at the end, they say, shut the fuck up. That's how it is. But if you do be contained and stuff like that, you guys, they give you some fucked up ticket. Don't be a part of the system. Try to see what that detective or what that sheriff has done wrong or that DA before you guys go plead. People need to start doing class action and civil lawsuits against the police department, against code enforcement. You guys are all out there. People that are with Jaw Army should be filing their own lawsuits against the counties and the police departments and the DAs. Don't go out there and try shooting them and fighting them. You go out there and you hit them with lawsuit after lawsuit. You put those fuckers out of business. The Rothschilds, they found out the Duke or the Prince. I don't want to call him a fucking Duke. I don't even want to call him a Prince. Hang that fucking piece of shit too, and no disrespect, but they would do it to somebody else. I don't give a fuck if he's a Duke or not. He committed a crime just like somebody else did. He should get treated just like somebody else does. Fuck money and fuck the system. The only way you beat the system is don't commit crimes. And if they do try to come at you, you fight that motherfucker to the end. And fuck it. Whatever rolls out at the end of that shit, Jaw Healing's making history. We're making history, bro. Historical landmarks. This whole week, this whole month, the last couple months. And, half of the assholes that called the sheriffs on us or the sheriffs that came and did whatever they did, their karma. I don't have to go fuck them up. I don't have to do shit. natural karma from the universe will bot anybody, whether you're a pig, a rat, whatever. So anybody out there, stick to the right and no to the wrong. You know, no matter what race, color, or creed you are. All right, y'all, check me out at on YouTube. All right, sounds good, brother. And you have anything to say? You have anything to say real quick before we end this?
No, I just want to stay strong, and like I said, whatever you guys need, call me or Chris or whoever.
Yeah, feel free to call us anytime. But hey, I'm gonna have to let this go. You guys have a great day and God bless. Peace. Peace. Hello, this is Chris with Jaw Healing. Good day, sir. How you doing today? Good, good. Thank you. Yes, I was calling because, sorry, I was YouTube live streaming. I apologize.